How early did you show up at the airport ahead of your flight?
4 hours. We wanted to make sure we could get through.
I didn't think that it would take this long to get through this line. It's never this bad.
This is honestly the worst travel experience I've ever had in my life.
Well, that's what happens when Democrats hold DHS and the American people hostage. And even some of them are starting to admit it. Democrat Congressman Don Beyer telling Axios, this is not forcing any change. In the meantime, we're making people hurt. The long lines, that can't make us popular. But Democrats aren't going to do anything to change it. Maybe we're making too much of this, though. I mean, really, the lines are bad, but are there really any serious threats to the homeland?
The intelligence community assesses that Russia, China, North Korea, Iran, and Pakistan have been researching and developing an array of novel, advanced, or traditional missile delivery systems with nuclear and conventional payloads that put our homeland within range.
Nothing to worry about. Here to weigh in, Texas Congressman Brandon Gill. Congressman, thank you for joining us. If Democrats, they know what's happening, and people are getting really mad. And I mean, you go to the airports, you have to really be careful because people are really on a knife's edge. What do they think they're going to get from the Republican Party? They think you guys are going to crack first?
Well, people are furious, and justifiably so, because they know that we have real threats to the homeland. And despite those real threats, the Democrats are holding up funding for the Department of Homeland Security. But I think if we zoom out here a little bit, it's really clear what the Democrats are doing and why. They're doing two things at the same time here. They're defunding the Department of Homeland Security for the purpose of thwarting and hamstringing the president's immigration agenda to stop him from deporting illegal aliens. But at the same time, they're also fighting tooth and nail against the Save America Act, which would stop those very same illegal aliens from voting in our elections. This whole thing is a cynical ploy, and it's very clear. It's a very straightforward to allow illegal aliens, as many as they possibly can, to vote in our elections to impact the midterms, and we're not going to let them do that.
So how does this get fixed? I mean, they're going to either the Republicans are going to cave or the Democrats are going to cave. But I guess it's got to be one of the two. So Republicans, I imagine, are not going to cave. So do you think the Democrats are going to say, well, we'll table this for now? Is that your prediction?
Well, what I hope they do is come to their senses and recognize, we've had 4 different domestic attacks from radical Islamic terrorists in the United States just in the past couple of weeks in 4 different states, 4 different people, but all with the same radical Islamic motive. We're in a conflict with Iran right now. Now is obviously not the time to be playing political games with the president and with Republicans to stop our agenda. So I hope that Democrats come to their senses and do the right thing and fund the Department of Homeland Security, which, by the way, I think the majority of Americans would like to see, particularly those who are waiting for 2 hours in airport lines.
No, it's a nightmare. We got breaking news just a moment ago. Sources are saying that Joe Kent, the former director of the United States National Counterterrorism Center, this is from Semaphore, he just resigned. He's now under FBI investigation for allegedly leaking classified information. And the investigation predates his departure. Congressman, your reaction to that tonight? Wow.
Well, there's a lot there, and I think that we need to let this investigation play out, but we shouldn't tolerate any leakers in the administration, particularly regarding classified national security interests and information. So we'll let this play out and see where it goes. But if he was leaking, he ought to be held accountable just like anybody else would be.
Well, 5 minutes ago, he seemed to think that Iran was a big threat, and then suddenly that threat went away. It was very odd. Congressman, thank you very much. Great to see you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.